All right, so we live for sure. We were gonna wait for 5, but y'all struggling, so it's all good.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right, so this is the Life of a Champ podcast, episode 5, with the boy Heem. Heem, go ahead and introduce yourself now.
Hey man, it's Heem. You know, that's short for Raheem. You feel me? Everybody messed my name up, so we just shortened it to Heem for all y'all. Y'all a little slow these days. You know how I do, bro. I just be chilling, doing my thing, bro. We got a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack. Hopefully a lot of good questions from y'all. We got some good topics, so we're gonna get it in.
For sure.
Hope y'all enjoy it.
All right, so we'll go ahead and go into it. All right. So first of all, man, how you been, man? Just saying in general.
Hey,
how's the mental doing right there?
The mental, ooh, I don't know if we're ready to unpack the mental.
Oh, okay.
See, that could be its own podcast. I really
no,
for
sure,
episode, and that's not today's topic. But I mean, we'll say we good, and I don't mean that in like the sarcastic, like, I'm good, really like down terrible. But no, I'm solid. I've been worse. I'll put it down. I've been worse. So, we just gotta make do with what we got right now.
For sure. All right, then. So, I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, just because you don't want to ask. I'm doing pretty good. So we'll go ahead and get into it. All right, so basketball season. I want to say they're about 50-something games into the season.
Yep.
We got the All-Stars. All-Stars just got released. Is there anybody in particular, like I said, for me, I would say the one person where I didn't think that, or maybe they could have got replaced by somebody else, Andrew Wiggins. Man.
Hey, man.
I know the forwards ain't that great, man, but damn, look, Andrew Wiggins.
It's so, but I was like, bro, you gotta look at the film. I'm telling you, he's playing the best ball of his career for real.
Oh, for sure.
Like last season, I think he was doing a little bit more points per game. But as far as like overall game, like offense and defense, he's playing real good ball. Like real good. Like if you look at the film, he's defending real good, 1 through 4, smooth. His help defense, smooth, right? I don't got the numbers on it, like, the exact down analytics on it, but I know his coverage has been a whole lot better because even the players are saying it. And,
yeah, for sure.
It's not like they're saying it just because it's a team. Like, you got Draymond vouching for his defense. You got Steph vouching for him. Like, he got his all-star spot. Like, people just want to look at points per game, rebounds, assists, and be like, all right, that's going to judge you on being an all-star. Like, no, you gotta look at the other story. It's more than the stat sheet.
Oh no, 100%.
More than the stat sheet.
Yeah, no, he's playing. He's actually playing pretty solid. Like I said, like you said, basketball of his career for sure. I can understand it. All right, so in the East, we got a few of the people that are that got. We'll start with these. So we got Jimmy Butler.
Yep.
What do you think about that? Do you think people? I heard people were saying, Tyler Hero should have got in instead of Jimmy, but what do you think?
I was listening to it was Shaq, Chuck. They was all going on. There was like, I'd rather have, Tyler Hero in that spot. I can see how, but at the same time, it's the intangibles, right? So Jimmy's been putting up big numbers, and he's the leader of that team.
No, yeah, for sure.
Everybody know he's the leader of that team.
No, for sure.
But numbers wise, Tyler Hero's definitely doing better. He's dropping stupid points off the bench. Definitely probably gonna be 6 man.
Oh yeah, no, that's what they were saying. Yeah, he could potentially be 6 man.
Yeah, definitely about to be 6 man. And then it's like Jimmy's been missing games too. I mean,
that's why that's pretty much the debate right
he's
there.
Got hurt. He's missing some games, so it's like, does he really deserve to be all-star? But it's like, he's playing all-star level for sure.
For sure. Next one in the East, Darius Garland. That man's been balling out. So like I said, I don't think there's any debate on that. For sure, he's been balling out.
The Cavs in general, that's a team like.
Underrated as hell.
Underrated, man. And they all young.
Yeah, for sure.
All them young, and they are putting in work. I mean, their oldest player was, Ricky Rubio, and he got hurt. So.
True. And
that just opened up the young guns, man. They all boom. All of them.
No, for sure. Yeah, Cleveland, honestly, I'm pretty sure they're top 5 in the East right now.
Yeah, they can take a game off anybody.
For sure. Yeah, they're definitely not. They're definitely not like they were in the past, where you can take a damn day off. You feel me? Yeah, they're not like that now. So
yeah, the Cavs are not a doormat. Not a doormat at all.
Next one in the East, James Harden. Like I said, that's a given for sure.
Yeah, even with recent weeks, he's been kind of slumping, but overall in the season,
he's been solid, man. He's been solid. Next one is Zach LaVine, which I heard people saying that he potentially could have started over DeMar DeRozan. What do you think about that? Because You don't think so? You ain't rocking with that?
DeMar, and I'm a little biased. I love DeMar DeRozan.
For sure.
I got his jersey. I got the OVO Toronto Raptors jersey.
That's tough. Yeah, well, how come you ain't pull that out? You should pull that shit out for today.
Hey, that OVO.
Hey, we could have been. Man, we could have. We should have
coordinated. Should have coordinated. I would. I thought about
tough.
it too. Yeah, should have coordinated. But no, I'm biased. So I love DeMar DeRozan. And this season, I don't know how he's doing it, and I don't think anybody know how he's doing it. Like, he's balling on a stupid level, and he's still playing the same game. He just got a little bit better at defense. And,
that's true, yeah.
And he's actually, I won't say he wasn't making the shots before, but his efficiency's gone up. Because that's always been the knack to his game. People are like, he's inefficient. You know, he'll put up 20-some shots and only make like 12 of them or whatever. But he's making a lot of shots, like high volume, high efficiency, and he's taking over games.
For sure.
40 bombs.
That boy hit him with the two game winners back to back.
Game winners.
Man, he's the first person to do back-to-back game winners in 2 different years.
Yeah, like that's
crazy. When I heard that stat, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, DeMar DeRozan, he's balling right now. Like, and nobody expected it, obviously, because he's like, what is he, like 34 or something like that?
Yeah, I want to say so.
So,
like that,
mid-30s, like, obviously past prime. People thought he was kind of washed up because he was just, after he got traded down to the Spurs or whatever for Kawhi, I mean, he was playing decent, getting coached by Pop, but his game wasn't really getting any better. He was still kind of having some defense struggles. And then all of a sudden he gets to the Bulls, and everyone's like, well, that's an overrated move. What's going to happen? And all of a sudden, look at the Bulls.
The Bulls are solid.
Number 1 in the East.
Yeah,
so
they're solid.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's playing MVP level, for real.
For sure. No, DeRozan?
MVP level. Yes.
Top 5?
He's playing MVP level.
He's top 5. He's in your top 5 MVP discussion? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next one, Chris Middleton.
Yeah, Chris Middleton, man. That's one of the most streaky dudes, bro.
He'll go off one game, next game.
Bro, he'll go off like 3 games in a row, man, and then you won't see him for 20. You really won't. He'll play like a role player for 20 games straight. I don't get it. And then everybody loves bringing up him in the playoffs because that's how he is. In the playoffs, he'll freaking turn into MJ.
I swear to God.
But not for game 1 and 2.
No, for sure.
Game 1 and 2, he's trash. After that, activated.
Yeah, he'll definitely have his good games, like you said. Very streaky player.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. The next person in the East, your boy Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
That's a given for sure.
Sure.
I heard people said that Jaylen Brown could have maybe
if he didn't get hurt,
him, but that's kind of
if he didn't get hurt. That's in my opinion. Like, him get hurt, miss some time, and then he really had a better start than he did kind of like mid-stretch. His start was top in the league. Like, he was just dropping 40 bombs. He was taking over games. And then he kind of like tapered off a little bit. So, I mean, he's still playing at a good level, but he's having a hard time hitting his stride back that he was at the start of the season. So
For sure. Yeah, no, that boy, Jason Tatum, he get a lot of love in the media. So even if Jaylen Brown was probably playing a little bit better, I think they still would have given it to Jason Tatum. Like,
yeah.
Media love.
Tatum. He light skinned. What you mean?
Straight from that, he said, "All right, there goes."
He light skinned. He got his son or whatever. They love. They're like, oh, look at Deuce. So he's always gonna get more love. Always.
Yeah, for sure. Next one, and the final one for the East, we got Fred VanVleet. Like I said, he's the heart and soul of that Raptors team. So no, 100%, I think he deserves that.
And I've been a big fan of him. I've been a big fan since he was at Wichita State. Big fan. Watching his tournament run, oh my, balling.
Wait, balling for sure.
Yeah, always been a baller. I knew he was going to take off once he got the space to. So like whenever he got drafted to the Raptors, I was like, that's a pretty solid team for him. And then Nick Nurse, luckily they got Nick Nurse as coach. Even though I love Dwayne Casey, he really did it wrong. But
this man got coach of the year, and then he said, "All right, see you later."
Coach
That's
of the
crazy.
Yeah.
How?
But he got in a good organization that was gonna give him a chance to flourish. Not one of them, hasty organization like the Pistons or something like that. That's gonna axe him after like 2 years of not being an all-star. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And let's go ahead and go into the West. First All-Star. We're going into the not the starters. The starters are pretty much set, right? First one was Devin Booker. That's that's a given for sure. Hey,
yeah, that's your boy.
Hey,
cheesy.
Hey, man.
Hey, like
I said, hey, that's just a given right there. Right? That's a given right there. Rightfully deserved. Got robbed last 2 years. Didn't get first pick in the last 2 years, but it is what it is. Best team in the league. Come on now. Next one, is Luka Doncic. That's understandable.
Like, he's missed hella time. Though.
He has missed time, but like he gets so much love. He gets so much love. Period.
Yeah.
Plus, like he has a ton of fans overseas. Like his overseas fan base is like ridiculous.
Yeah.
I want to say him and Booker actually, they like tied for votes and stuff like that. If I'm not mistaken. Like
yeah.
they
I wouldn't be
evened out.
surprised. A lot of people always compare those two also for some reason. Like
For sure.
I actually don't understand why because their games are different, but they always compare those two. So I got a friend that hates that argument too because he loves Luka, but the Suns always end up beating the Mavericks.
Yeah,
that's
true.
So I got another friend. They love putting a little. They put a meme in the chat of Devin Booker like as a pharaoh, just like smiting the Mavericks every time. Yeah, it's the funniest thing ever. They get heated.
You know, they're definitely. I love watching them play for sure, 100%. Like I said, that they always play really competitive basketball, so that's always good. Next one in the West is Draymond Green.
Yes.
Draymond? Okay, so you know, people said that he was given, so like I said, he's definitely been.
Player of the Year.
What'd you say?
Defensive Player of the Year.
This year?
Yes.
Over Mikal? No.
Over.
We're gonna go there, right? All right. Next one is. We got Donovan Mitchell, pretty much a given. He missed some time though.
Yeah, it's a given, and it might not be a given for the rest of the season, honestly, because Jazz are struggling.
They are struggling.
And he part of it too. Like, he's not even putting up stupid numbers. Like, he's doing good, but the Jazz are struggling, falling apart. So.
And then next one, your favorite center, Rudy Gobert. Oh my gosh, I was waiting for that.
Favorite center, yeah, best. Like, yeah, that's a bro. He don't know basketball. He's literally just tall. He's tall. I swear he is.
Boy, he got the defensive instinct. But besides that,
but the thing is, like, he don't have defensive instinct. He has recovery. Like, he always gets beat and it recovers because his arms are
for sure
trees.
No, damn near.
So
his wingspan is
every
ridiculous.
play is Rudy getting shook, and then it's him recovering to smack the ball right before it touch the rim or backboard. Like, he gets shook all the time. What defensive player of the year gets yammed on?
He does. Game? No, it literally is. I'm pretty sure I see a highlight maybe every week.
Yeah, like
every other week. 100%.
Defensive player of the year, how? Like, you're getting yammed on by guards.
No, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, no, it literally is guards.
They don't care, bro. You suck. Like, he's cheeks.
In his mind, he really thinks he can block everything.
I know.
Then he just gets postered for sure.
Yeah, cheeks.
That's tragic. Next one is Chris Paul.
Yeah, sure.
It's a given.
That's a sure.
It's a given for sure.
Cannot put him in there. Like, he's playing at a high level still.
Damn near LeBron's age.
Yeah.
Playing at a high level.
Yeah, they both all he's putting in work. Like,
Oh, for sure.
People have been saying CP3 was washed since he was on the Rockets, and he came to the Suns and balled out last year, and somehow he kept the form this year.
No, for sure. He's on that vegan diet.
Yeah.
He credits that a lot to his recovery and stuff like that. Man, that's tough though. It is what it is. Next one is and the last one is gonna be Karl Anthony Towns. So people are saying that you could have put him in for somebody else or put somebody in for him. But like I said, honestly, that man, I'm pretty sure he has over 10 30-point games this year. So
yeah, he's slept on. The thing is, it's the Timberwolves though. It's really a product of the organization. The thing is unless the Timberwolves are a top 3 team in the league, I don't think anyone's ever going to respect them enough. So even if they're playing good basketball, middle of the pack, we're playing good basketball, kind of like the Cavs, right? Where they take a game off anybody, they're not going to care because it's the Timberwolves who have never really done anything. So that's where they're going to go over. Like Ant-Man.
That man is the athleticism is on 10, bro.
I still truly wholeheartedly believe that he deserved Rookie of the Year over LaMelo. LaMelo did not deserve that. He really didn't. Ant-Man was absolutely killing. The thing that people dragged Ant-Man for was, he was inefficient. Nah, bro. Stop.
He's a hooper, dude. He's a natural born hooper for sure.
Dog. Absolute dog. Come on, man. Yeah, that team is gonna be good. They got Ant-Man, Cat, D'Lo. That team they're primed. They're definitely primed.
And then we'll go over some snubs. One in the East, I seen it was LaMelo. Yeah. He has a big fan base.
Of course.
Been hooping. He's actually been hooping. Like I said, you definitely got to put some respect on his game.
He hasn't been doing good this year. I can't
Yep.
hate it at all. Definitely driving the Hornets. Definitely drive like him and Bridges. That 1-2.
Dude, yeah, no, they were saying that, if I'm not mistaken, him and Bridges also
yeah,
got...
they split votes pretty
Yeah,
much.
they split votes, yep.
That's why none of them made it.
Man. Who would you rather see, though? Probably...
I'd rather see LaMelo. And I like Bridges more.
His athleticism is crazy.
Yeah, I like seeing Bridges more, but as far as like actually overall basketball, you got to put LaMelo in there.
Yeah, it's got to be. If you were to put him in, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it up for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and pull up the All-Stars, right? If you could put him in, right, you have to replace somebody.
Replace somebody. Put who in Bridges?
Let's see. If you had to replace someone, we'll go show you the list right now. Because obviously you can't start.
Yeah, because that's hard, man. That's hard.
Putting in for Jimmy, yes or no?
No, Jimmy still has to stay.
Okay. Darius, definitely not.
Yeah, definitely not.
James Harden, definitely
not.
Zach LaVine, I don't think so.
That's possible. LaMelo over Zach LaVine, that's possible. That is possible.
Man, I don't know about.
And I love Zach LaVine, but you gotta think like, and I'm not saying just because his team already has one in DeMar, but as far as like the performances, you can't really say they're too much better for Zach LaVine compared to LaMelo.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a tough one. And then Jason Tatum.
You just
that's crazy.
Disrespectful.
Never.
Literally never.
Don't sleep now.
LaMelo
Don't
better
sleep.
than Jason Tatum, never.
Don't sleep now. This man. This happened to get us out
right away.
here.
I'll go to sleep right away. Come on, man.
All right, next one is our Fred VanVleet. I could have seen them sliding Fred VanVleet on that just because LaMelo gets more. I would say he gets more love.
Yeah.
I could have seen it, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he made it though.
Yeah.
Another one, Anthony Davis, obviously missed a lot of time.
Mr. Glass, boy.
Mr. Glass himself.
Street
Can't
clothes?
stay healthy.
Yeah,
Street clothes. That's crazy. Yeah, no, he gets... I've never seen so many falls in one game. This man is averaging like 25 falls per game.
Honestly, like, and I hate to see it because he used to be my favorite player. Like, he was my favorite player. Like, I used to always say, like, I'm going to have the Anthony Davis growth spurt because he didn't grow until he got to college.
That's crazy.
He was sick. He played guard. He was 6'3" for the longest. And all of a sudden, in 1 year, he went from 6'3" to 6'11". Right? Crazy. He grew 8 inches in 1 year, dummy quick. And that's why he has the ball skills that he has. Yeah. And I was always like, all right, I'm gonna grow later, too. Like, I feel it. Because doctors always said, oh, yeah, you're going to be tall, bro. You're going to be like 6'3", whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. Never happened.
Right? he said, matter of fact, I'm still waiting on it.
Still waiting on it, right? Like, yeah, it never happened. But he used to be my favorite player, man. Like, on the Pelicans, carrying that team, right? Carrying that team. And then all of a sudden, he can't stay healthy. Like, his body is falling apart every other damn day.
Damn near, for sure. Another one they were saying, let me go ahead and pull it up. Another snub. Sabonis. Like I said, I talked about Jaylen Brown.
Definitely is a snub.
You think so? You think he's a snub like that? Like I said, go ahead and replace him then.
Yeah, so
replace him.
Let's see. If we're replacing in the East, I'm gonna have to rip off Chris Middleton, bro. I'm gonna have to rip off Chris Middleton.
That's tough, though.
Yes, bro.
You know what? Actually, I can see that.
Giannis has been playing the best on that team, and Chris Middleton has not been doing the normal like all-star level Chris Middleton. Like,
he's really not.
In comparison to Sabonis, oh my gosh. And the Pacers suck. Let's be real. They do suck.
Yeah. They're not that great.
But when they win games, Sabonis is why.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Every time. Like, dropping 30-point games, dropping triple-doubles, like, doing everything on both sides of the court. So, what more do you want?
The man's passing is insane.
Yeah, like, what more do you want? Like,
and then the next one, we'll go ahead and talk about... you want to really talk about the starters, or you want to just...
the starters, what more can you say about them? It's the players everybody look at.
For sure.
It's the players everybody expects to be all-star level, and they show up. They just meet their quotas, really. That's all it is.
For sure.
Curry doing Curry. KD's doing KD. I'm biased, and I don't like LeBron. Everybody knows that, but he's still playing at a high level. Not as good as he was before, but he's still playing good enough to be an all-star. That's undisputable. I feel like his baseline is all-star level. I don't think we'll ever see a time for the rest of his career, whether that's this season or the next or whatever, where he's playing below all-star level.
Right? For sure.
He's not going to be like a top 5 player, but he'll still be all-star.
100%. And then there's also a few people that are going to be out of the game. Draymond, he when
that's
he was
'cause he
announcing
hurt.
them. Yeah, he's hurt,
Hurt,
so he's
man.
not gonna be playing. So they got to replace somebody from him. Somebody in the West. Hey man, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
No, don't say it. I already know what you about to say. Don't
What
say
am I about to say?
You about to say Aiden.
No, I was
Good.
actually about to say Mikel.
Good.
Mikel could, DA might be able to slide into.
Hell
Who knows?
no.
Hey, I'm not saying both of them. I'm saying
Hell
one of
no.
them could happen because, like I said, they got the best record.
Bridges can go on like a defensive team. I don't know about All-Star though. Honestly, let's be real.
There, a lot of people. Nah, I didn't say this. Now, people were saying he's a snub. Now that's not me.
People? Who's people?
I know. I just seen it on the
Where the
internet.
receipts at?
Hey, here's the thing, man. Hey, whoa. We ain't gotta put, man. Hey, relax.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like. It was in articles. That's all.
Okay.
So, who do you think is the most entertaining team right now? In your opinion?
Entertaining team?
Yeah, like what is like your most favorite team to watch right now?
I'm biased only because it's one player, bro. It's the Grizzlies.
Damn, the Grizzlies are. Yeah, they're
Can't
fun
skip
to watch.
out on watching John Morant, bro. That boy, like, every game is a
Bunnies.
highlight. Every game is a highlight. No matter what, whether it's on defense or on offense, he's doing something. Like, I think it was last week, he got a stupid chase down block. Chase down block. And I'm like, how? You know what I mean? Like, if I remember correctly, I think the play was he had the turnover too. He had the turnover, recovered, and made it all the way on the other side.
Snatched that.
Yammed it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
How? Like,
I mean, it's
on both ends. And it's efficient too. It's not like he's putting up 40 points shooting like 30 shots. You know what I mean? Like, no, he's getting buckets and getting assists. Like, yeah, he's top 5. He's top 5. Like, you can't miss watching him. And then obviously, I'll probably say second favorite team to watch right now, the Warriors. Clay's
like
back.
I said, yeah, they're always an entertaining team. Like I said, they play team basketball, so it's always nice. And then going back to Ja, I want to say he's actually leading the league in points in the paint.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And he's the first guard in 22 years to actually be doing that, which is, like I said, I'm not surprised.
I thought Russ did that. It might have just been like maybe efficiency in the paint. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's just
Russ
something
did that.
He's averaging like
not the MVP year, but I think one of the seasons before that. I think they were saying Russ was doing something like that, but that's crazy.
Yeah, I want to say he's averaging like 14 or 16 points or something like that, like something ridiculous. He's, like I said, his the way he finishes. He's actually not. He's not that swole though.
He's not.
He's just so crafty, and he knows how he's like. He's good at finishing.
He plays bigger than what he is.
No, 100%.
And he says it too. Like his whole attitude. Like people like to say my attitude 7 foot or whatever. Like he really is. Like his attitude 7 foot on the court. Like everybody's getting moved. So yeah, he's definitely that dude right now. Definitely that dude. Top 5 and he's not 5. Like,
top 5 and he's not 5.
Top 5 and he's not 5.
And then for me, teams that I like to watch, I would say the Bulls. Bulls are definitely a fun team to watch. Yep. They're like I said, they play team basketball and they're just
Caruso. Man.
They're just really athletic, so that's always fun.
I used to think Caruso was a joke. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because everyone did joke.
They did.
Even the Lakers did, bro.
The
Lakers was laughing whenever he would go in. It was like, yeah, my boy Caruso, because you always have that one kid on the team, like the goofy kid, that go in and they all cheer for him. Yeah, and that was Caruso at first, and then all of a sudden, like. He's actually really good at defense. He's really good at defense, and he's got really good instincts. So, yeah, I like watching Caruso for sure.
Yeah, boy got bunnies too. Don't forget about them. Don't forget about that. His athleticism's top tier. I won't say top tier, but it definitely ain't no Ja. But definitely good. Go Bulls. You know what it is?
That's crazy. Hey, that's Zach. Hey, Zach up in the chat. Okay, I see you.
Is he a Bulls fan?
Yeah, he's a Chicago fan. Yeah, every Chicago team. That's crazy.
I'm trying to think who else. Obviously, I can't say the Suns because that'd be easy. So.
I mean, honestly, the Suns really are entertaining. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it's not hate. I just don't.
What? I'm muted. What? Bro,
Who's
what?
muted?
Audio cut. Oh, audio died. My bad about that.
no.
Hopefully it didn't last too long.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
for
gonna say.
So yeah, so going back to what we were saying, so talk about the Suns. Where do we leave off? All right, we're good.
Alright, we're good.
All right. So like I said, Suns they always pass up a good shot for a great shot. That's one of their mottos. Monty, one of the most underrated coaches in the league.
Hey,
He
got coach of the year last year.
Well, yeah. Well, I still think he's. I still like I said. People don't put enough respect on his name. The team actually performed enough where he's actually going to be the coach.
He's still new though to coaching. If you really think about it.
He's like I'm going to say he's his third year. Or something
yeah,
like that,
he's green as far as head coaching.
Do-rag activity. Adrian. Oh
hey,
god, that's funny.
Yeah, he's green as far as coaching goes. Like, and you got to think a lot of people are probably going to try and slight his coaching ability because CP3 is on the team. Sure. It's the same way people slighted what's his name, dude? I can't think of his name right now. Light skin coach. He coached for the Cavs. Tyronn Lue, yeah. I don't know if I can think of his name, but that's why people slighted Tyronn Lue. They're like, he's not even that good of a coach. It's just LeBron that's there. LeBron the coach. Like, it's not. But then Tyronn Lue actually. What you about to say?
Yeah, he does.
You can't say
LeBron.
Like
it's
that.
LeBron's system.
Because look at what he did. Like, look at what Tyronn Lue did coaching without LeBron. Though he was still winning games.
No, for sure he was.
Underrated, actually, like very underrated. So, it's one of those things where Monty's performances are gonna be with an asterisk a little bit because CP3 is on the team. Like everyone knows he's a point guard, big brain at basketball.
Bring up John Morant. We already talked about him. Yeah, come on now. We already talked about him. We ain't gotta.
I mean, we could always talk about John Morant, but we did talk about it, and like I said, he'll probably come up later while we're still talking basketball because he's a top 5 player, not 5. So it's inevitable.
Shit, you know, definitely not 5 for sure. By chance, do you have anything else that you want to touch on basketball?
I mean,
before we move on to football.
I mean, I'm gonna just say the Suns might be the number 1 team,
but let's hear it.
They're not the best team. They not. I just leave it at that.
That's crazy.
I'll leave it at that.
That's okay. I'm sure if you know me, you know my opinion on that. So yeah, we got 10 viewers in here. Go ahead and leave a comment. We'll go ahead and respond to the comments before we switch up topics. We're about to get into football. So if you have any questions regarding basketball or football, we're gonna go ahead and answer that.
Basketball, football, shit, answer whatever, really.
Yeah, for sure. He said do-rag activity.
Pink Dewey, man. Hey. I like the Pink Dewey, man.
Hey, Heem, so you bringing back the waves or?
Hey, whoa, not the waves, bro. No.
You bringing it back, right?
Nah, bro. I just do it to keep my hair healthy, bro. I keep all the moisture in there, a lot of hair products. I'm not bringing waves back, bro. I'm not. I promise.
Hey, you showed me the picture earlier, man. Come on,
Heem. The waves was spinning, but nothing else was spinning. So
man,
it's a waste of time, bro.
He said it's a waste of time.
It's a lot of work, bro.
How long does it take?
So I can get my waves going like good, like how I showed you in the video. I can get them going good in like a week, really. I can get them going in like a week. But the thing is maintaining it after that is annoying because every workout I'm be sweating.
That's true.
They come out a little bit, and then whenever your hair starts to grow a lot, it gets harder to keep the waves down, right? Because all waves are is your curls lay down. So when you get more hair, then it gets annoying when you get haircuts because like. Sometimes it's hard to keep it even because it doesn't always go over the same when they cut. So it just gets annoying. I hate it. And you're kind of limited to hairstyles when you have waves.
No, for sure.
Because you got to keep your hair up top. And then if you want to do 360s, getting a cut with 360s is terrible. That's why I don't do 360s. Not just doing just up on the top. But doing 360s is a pain. So no, I ain't bringing damn waves back. I mean... We'll see. Hey, the right person can get me to do waves again. I'll leave it at that.
All right, for sure. Like I said, I'm waiting on it. Hey, like I said, I'm waiting on your girl. Be like, hey, tell him to bring the waves back.
Hey, man.
You need it back.
Hey,
go for the culture.
We
bring the waves back.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be funny as hell. All right, since y'all don't want to comment, man, y'all gonna comment with the audio cut out, but
that's what I'm saying,
when
bro.
it's working just fine. You just
no questions. No questions.
Come on, fellas.
No thoughts, head empty.
10 people?
I know, bro. No thoughts, head empty. Come on, bro. What do you think about? I know we think about something.
Come on, Adrian. Adrian, come on now. If you in this, hey, go ahead and let me know, man.
I know you thinking of something goofy, bro. Come on. There's got to be a question. Just one. Wow, let's have a moment of silence for those trying to collect their thoughts right now.
Go ahead. Man, y'all letting us down. All right, for sure.
Okay, wait. Here we
Who's
go.
coming out of the East?
Ooh,
That's a great question.
Okay,
That's a great
question.
question.
Good question. All right, so let's hop right into that. You want to go first?
That's a tough one. Let me look at these right now. Hold up.
Oh, hey,
man,
somebody ready to hop to football
God.
too, man. Somebody ready to hop to football, so we'll get to that one too.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll save that one for last if there's more basketball questions.
Yeah, for sure. Man, that's a tough question, man, because like a lot could happen, man. A lot really could happen. You know, I feel like a safe answer. Man, I don't even think there's a safe answer.
Here's the thing. Let's first put the asterisk, assuming everybody's healthy come playoffs. We got to think of it that way, because if we don't, it's gonna make the question impossible. But let's assume everybody's healthy come playoffs. Not necessarily playing their best basketball, but everyone's healthy, so everyone's available.
All right, is Kyrie playing? He's playing home games.
Yeah, Kyrie's playing home games.
All right, then I got the Nets.
You got Nets coming out?
That'd
be funny, bro. That'd be funny if Kyrie really stays, unvaxxed, whatever, playing only home games. Yeah, the Nets definitely could get away doing that because they're guaranteed to get multiple home games, and as long as they win home games, it's over with.
Yeah, for sure. I want to say the Bulls, man.
But the thing is, the Bulls gotta have finishers, man, and yeah, they got DeMar.
I was about to say,
outside of DeMar, who's really gonna be a finisher? You gonna say Levine? Levine not really clutch. He really not.
He's really
not clutch. Let's be real.
They give it to DeRozan.
And who else on that roster is key? Yeah, but we all know DeRozan's only clutch for mid-range. He might be a mid-range god, but you double team him in the mid-range, how he gonna clutch?
Lonzo?
I forget Lonzo. Lonzo be he getting his too, bro.
That's tough, man.
That could be the X factor, yeah. And
I would say
the Bulls have beat the Nets head-to-head.
That's true.
Multiple times. But it's different when it's, in season games versus an actual series where you got to play these guys back to back to back. And that's where I think the brain of basketball is going to overpower the Bulls. So I would go with you. I'll say the Nets.
And that's all right. It's just hard to disrespect, Embiid. Man, they're playing good even without Ben Simmons. And if they can maybe trade, that could shake up this entire answer.
Exactly. This answer would change if Harden leaves the Nets and goes to the 76ers.
That would
change this whole answer, yeah.
Oh my God, I can't even imagine that shit. And then we'll go ahead and say we'll just go the contrary question. So, who's coming out of the West?
Well, we already know what his answer is. Look at him cheesing.
Hey man, come on now. That's easy, man. Come on now.
Yeah, no.
All right, who do you got? Warriors.
Obviously, yes. Because it's like I said, bro. The Suns might be the number one team, but they're not the best team. They're really not. The Warriors are not at full strength. They're not. They got Clay back, Draymond out. Right, so they got 1-for-1 right now, and Clay's only getting better, right? He heating up. You just saw what he did yesterday.
He's actually hooping.
Yeah, Clay's heating up. He playing like ain't nothing happened. He really ain't miss a beat. No, he really ain't miss a beat. So Grizzlies number one. Hey, whatever you smoking, hey, plug that this way.
He said, "I'm gonna need some."
Plug that this way, cause I love them, but Grizzlies number one is delusional. I'm sorry. It's really
Grizzlies number one though.
Really
man,
is.
I can
see the Grizzlies finishing third, right? I can see them finishing third, and I can see them, taking any one of those teams above them to 7. I don't think they have the power to close.
Do you think they have a chance? Okay, what do you think they have a realistic chance of making it to the Western Conference Finals?
It depends on
Devin Booker's out.
It depends on the side of the bracket they start. It really does.
It actually, it
depends on the side of the bracket they start.
They probably would have to go against the Suns. So let's just say it ends right there. 3.
Yeah,
they probably.
Yeah, it depends on the side. Yeah, so if they're on that side, it's tough. It's really tough because, like I said, I think they can take them to 7. Suns taking that chip. Oh my God.
Hey, no, that's my uncle.
Delusional.
Isaac, you already know what's time with it, man. You already know tell me. I didn't even gotta say it, man.
Bro. Y'all down sad. Yo, Suns fans are different.
Hey, 41 and 10.
Okay, how many championships?
All right, next question.
Next question.
All right, next question. So we'll go ahead and hop in the football for sure.
Yes, sir.
All right, so okay.
All right. Yeah, so we got 2 for the Super Bowl.
What are the chances my Rams will win the Super Bowl?
All right, so here's the thing, man. Your Rams are in a tough spot, and I'll tell you why.
Joe Shiesty?
I'll tell you why. Yeah, there's someone on the other side of the field that they got to deal with, and it's Joe. Like that man. I've been watching him for a minute.
Joe Burrow.
Since college, not just that LSU championship season. Back when he was on bench on Ohio State. You feel me? Like I'd seen Joe Burrow do
that lineup they had.
That's what I'm saying, bro. And then he goes over to LSU, puts together literally one of the best seasons in college football history at the quarterback position. Okay, and now I'm not gonna get into the debate on how they got away with being Bama, and that's the reason why they got number one. Ooh. They still deserve to win. Okay. And Joe Burrow played like a monster. He did carry that offense. So, and he's doing the same thing in the NFL. The Bengals run through him, right? And he has nerves of steel.
That's true. That is
like,
true. Yeah, he can
unshakable.
play in the moment. 100%.
Yeah, unshakable. He's built for the moment.
No, for sure.
That's why he was able to do it at the college level and win, and that's why he's going to be able to do it in the pro level and win. Because look at what he just did last week. He beat the Chiefs.
That's a tough. I know. That's tough.
And you can't say it was the Bengals' defense. Really, it really wasn't, because they was giving up points too. Joe Burrow beat the Chiefs. Like, he was making the throws, making the plays, and they was dogging him. And I'm telling you, the Rams, like, I just don't see him closing. I really don't.
Yeah, they're tough though. They're a powerhouse though.
Oh,
The defense is, man. The defense they have, man. It's crazy. My prediction for the Super Bowl, I think the Bengals taking it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I got Bengals, and I'm not saying it's gonna be like,
I don't
you
like
know, the Rams
though.
stand no chance. Like, I'm not. Oh yeah, he's salty Cardinals fan, right?
No,
So,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna say the Rams stand no chance. I say it's really like it's a 60-40.
All right. So what is the score prediction then?
Score prediction. I'm gonna say they got to put up points to win. Realistically, it's gonna be one of those games where the Bengals got to put up points to win, because offense is gonna be their only chance. So, I think the Rams are gonna give up at least like 4 touchdowns. They have to.
Really?
They have to, because
4 touchdowns?
They have to. Because,
all right. So how much they putting up then?
So I would say the Bengals probably gonna put up like 30. They're probably gonna put up a 30 ball.
30 piece. Okay.
Right. 30 something. And then Rams will probably, so it might be like, I'll go like a 34-27.
34-27. I was thinking about 30-24.
Yeah.
Bengals take it.
I mean,
Yeah,
30-24, that's solid, yeah. But
that's
it's gonna be one of those
though.
games where it's gonna be big plays. Like, we're gonna see some highlights. We're gonna see Jamar Chase do the thing. Like, that boy is saucy.
Crazy.
Off the line, oh my goodness. Some LSU boy's crazy. So he's gonna do his thing. One you can't sleep on is T. Higgins. That's the X factor. It really is. That's the X factor. Because he's a big body wide receiver, and I'm sorry, there's no defensive back on the Rams that is going to hold him.
No.
I love Jalen Ramsey. He's my favorite player in the league, but he cannot hold T. Higgins just off the size.
That you're crazy. What do you think about that?
Whoa. Let's not jump the gun. All right, I love Joe Burrow, and I did just, gas him up a lot, but to put him better than Mahomes, just because he wins a Super Bowl in his second season too, is a little crazy. It's a little crazy. Because
they're comparable.
Yeah, they are comparable for
100%.
sure. But to say better, no. Because just off the numbers, no.
He said no.
Yeah, just off the numbers, no. Because I want you to go look back at that MVP Super Bowl winning season that Patrick Mahomes had.
He has more weapons, though.
Okay, but he also still had to make the throws, did he not?
No, 100%, but like...
And it was his... So
if Joe Burrow had those weapons...
But here's the thing.
I think that would be... It'd be
No.
easy.
So here's the thing. We call it Patrick Mahomes' second season because it was, right?
Yeah.
His rookie year, he only played like one game, like week 17 or whatever against the Broncos.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, that was Patrick Mahomes' first season, and he won a Super Bowl in his first season.
All the way
right? And played stupid. What was it, like 50 touchdowns, freaking 5K passing yards, and won a Super Bowl in basically your first season as a starter? Unheard of.
No, for sure.
Unheard of. That's why everyone went crazy. Now you look at Joe Burrow, yeah, he had the ACL, but what was that, week 9? So he got to play 9 games as a starter. Yep. 9 full games as a starter he played already before he got hurt. And then he came and bounced back, and he's doing what he's doing right now. So to say that Joe Burrow is just going to be better if he wins, no. It's not fair.
Yeah, we'll see. I think if he can win the Super Bowl this year, we're going to have to see how he plays next year. Yeah. I think you can make your better analysis just depending on how he plays in the regular season. Obviously, playoffs speak for itself. But it's definitely going to be interesting to see them in the future, though. That's going to be one of the biggest rivalries.
The AFC is stacked, bro.
No, for sure.
The AFC is stacked at the quarterback position.
We won't even talk about that boy in Buffalo. Man, that's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. We got lucky, man. We got to see the old generation of elites, and now we're literally getting the new generation right now. Like, we didn't have to wait that long. It was a quick handover.
For sure.
Like so, like the GOAT just retired, and we're seeing some more get made right now. You know, barring hopefully no injuries, right? You know, Tom Brady only got hurt one season. Was it 2008 or whatever when he tore his ACL?
Yeah.
So he only got hurt one season. Drew Brees, what was it? One season I think where he got hurt with the what was his like the arm something that he got hurt. He missed a lot of games one year. So for the most part, we got to see our GOATs play. Right?
For sure.
And so
for
far,
sure.
we're gonna see these young boys ball too. So it's gonna be good.
No, 100%, 100%. Like I said, it's definitely some entertaining football. Who do you think the biggest disappointment?
Biggest disappointment in football.
Biggest disappointment this year. Who, like I said, the team should have played better. This and this and this. I think I'll go ahead and start it, man. Biggest disappointment. It's got to be the Cardinals, man. So tragic. It's so tragic. They were the first. I want to say about 8 weeks. They were playing better than anybody. I don't really think there's a debate. They were playing better than anybody. Obviously, they were I'm pretty sure 7-0, 8-0, whatever it was.
Yep.
Barely lost to Green Bay.
Murray too, bro. I was gassing Kyler Murray, bro. He was my pick for MVP.
Man, he was.
I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, D-Hop. D-Hop took a lot out. If you look at the numbers, once D-Hop went out, they're not even the same team anymore.
Oh yeah, they're
not.
Yep, Cards. Yep, so you agree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sadly, it's gonna be the Cards, but
speaking of. Cards disappointing.
No, hey, we wait on that. Hey,
yeah.
Hey, so you picked the Cards too?
No.
Really?
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys.
Cowboys, really?
Yes. Cowboys.
They went out sad first round though.
Went out sad in the first round, right?
That's true.
Not to say the Niners are a bad team, but realistically they're not that good. And you might be like, well, how? They just made the NFC Championship game. They're not that good. They live and die by Deebo Samuel.
Deebo.
Not even defense as a whole, really the defensive line. And I'll say defensive line plus Fred Warner, right? The linebacker, star linebacker. So they have everything gets made by those guys. If they don't make the plays, the team gets exposed. And that's why they were losing games, right?
That's
Jimmy
true.
G is trash. Their running backs stay getting hurt, so it's not really their fault, but the running backs stay getting hurt, so they weren't always consistent. And their O-line is really average. I mean, they have a couple stars, Trent Williams. I think Lincoln Thomas is still on there. So they got some studs on the O-line, but as far as offensively, they're average without Deebo.
Yeah, that for sure.
Like, Deebo makes them top tier because he's just that dude.
Pretty sure he got hurt, or he might have came back from the injury, but he was.
He
was struggling.
There was a stretch where he missed like 4 games. Yeah, there's a stretch where he missed like 4 games.
I'm talking about when they play the Rams.
Oh yeah, and so it was like Deebo was doing everything. When you look at the touchdowns he was scoring, it was because either Deebo made the touchdown or he made the space for someone else to do the touchdown.
Yeah, no, he's like a distraction.
Yeah, so it's like
the
49ers was not doing that, bro. They really are not that good.
So you picked the Cowboys, man.
Man. They went outside.
Cowboys.
That roster's loaded on both sides.
For the Cowboys?
Yes.
No, for sure.
Loaded.
For sure.
Honestly, the most talent in the NFC. And you might be like, well, the Rams, they bought in. Overall,
Von Miller.
The Cowboys are damn near equal.
Yeah, honestly.
Equal.
Yeah. I would actually say that.
The D-line they have, so here's the thing. The Rams D-line is carried by Aaron Donald, and then they also do have Von Miller, right?
Yeah, that's tough.
Not to say Leonard Floyd's not that good, not to say, oh no, he's not. I don't think A-Sharp. No, A-Sharp Robinson's still on the team. That's my boy, Roll Tide. But when you look at the Cowboys D-line, DeMarcus Lawrence, right? All-Pro, right? He was hurt, so All-Pro. Randy Gregory, he really just only missed time because the NFL hates people smoking weed, right? So, Randy Gregory is a Pro Bowler. What's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name right now.
Talking about the rookie?
Yeah, Micah Parsons. Oh,
yeah, but that boy's crazy.
Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year candidate. I mean, he's not going to get it because T.J. Watt, right, with the sack record, but. And I was wrong about him. I'll admit I was wrong, but Micah Parsons is that dude.
No, he is.
He was doing everything in his first season.
That boy showed out for sure.
Everything. So their D line is on par as far as talent level. And then at the linebackers, way more stacked to the linebacker position because 49ers really have Fred Warner. I'm surprised they cut Jalen Smith, but when you had.
Yeah, that was tough actually.
Like I think, Micah Parsons is technically a linebacker. So they have linebackers, him. They have Leighton Vander Esch, right? 2 stud linebackers. And then defensive back, Rams have Jalen Ramsey. Was it Chris Long or David? No, Chris Long, I think. Chris Long Jr.
Yeah, that's Chris Long.
And then now they got Eric Weddle overrated, right? Old. But outside of that, defensive backs really ain't that nice. But when you look at the Cowboys, Trayvon.
Crazy
Keanu
season, by the way.
Neal, Malik Hooker, Donovan Wilson. Like, they got hitters all around.
For sure. Yeah, they're stacked. They're stacked for
And
sure.
they went outside.
Sad for sure. And then, so we got 4 viewers in here, dropped off from 10. Go ahead and leave us a comment. If you have a question, we'll go ahead and answer for you. Why do you think good teams seem to fall apart towards the end of the season? Well, there's a lot of different things that go into that. Some people are just not built for the moment. What it really comes down to is, they're just not built for it. They crumble. Obviously, injuries definitely a factor for sure.
Yep.
Like I said, Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals is definitely one of them, man.
Still.
They let, I don't know if you can't even say they let hype get to them. Like, I'll say a big thing with the Cardinals though. As much as I was gassing Kyler Murray, I do like Kyler Murray, but he is still a kid. So, what happens, and I don't know if you notice it, Kyler wears his emotions on his face when he's playing.
100%.
Like,
if he's upset.
If he miss a throw, and the cameraman be catching him all the time too. Like, if he miss a throw, he look like
he's pissed. You
know what I mean? Like, or like if a play don't go right, he's, you know what I'm saying? Like, so, and the team feeds off that because they always be looking at your quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
And so offense will start going down if they're not making the plays. And then that also comes with having a young coach too. Cliff Kingsbury's only been coaching the league for, 2-3 seasons?
Yeah.
So he's not able to have that, rock solid presence to be like, hey, like we can still do this, blah, blah, blah. And defensively, I mean, they're all about making plays too because they're young.
Yeah.
All their veterans are up front on the defense. On the back end, they're all young.
Yeah, that's true.
So I just think it's choked. Yeah. Exactly. They choked. And some dudes are just not made for the moment. And the Cardinals, I mean, they can get there. They're a young team.
Like I said, D-Hop just got to stay healthy there for sure.
Yep.
All right, so do you have any other, pretty much anything to add to that? Why do you think good teams seem to fall apart?
I mean, outside of people not being built for the moment, it's also, I mean, you can include coaches in that. There really are some coaches. Yeah, there's some coaches who are just not made for it.
No, 100%.
Take, for example, Sean McDermott. Sean McDermott had, honestly, a window to not let the Chiefs get the ball back. Why did he have them do? Why was his special teams unit doing a regular kickoff? After giving, they gave the ball back with 13 seconds because they did a regular kickoff.
Yeah, that was...
Even the commentators were saying, I think it was Romo. Romo was like, do a squib here. Make them burn some time. Right? Because the squib is going to keep the ball in the field, keep it in play, and it's going to burn time from that 13 seconds. That way they only have, maybe 8 seconds, 7 to start with the ball.
less
which
time.
Which is way less time, and you can only get like 2 plays.
Man, I can't even believe that still, man.
You know what I mean? So it comes down to coaching as well. Dude, some coaches are just not made for it. Just not made for it.
For sure. All right, so anything in particular, any other thing you want to touch on for football?
Football? Man. I just want to see a good Super Bowl. Like, going back to the Super Bowl, I want to see a good one. 'Cause I feel like I haven't seen a great Super Bowl in, I would say, a couple of years.
No, for sure.
Because that 49ers Chiefs one, trash.
No, for sure.
Trash. Because the 49ers should have won that, realistically. Like, we were talking about Mahomes, but 49ers dominated football that year, running the football. They dominated the first half of that Super Bowl, running the football. And in the second half, they started passing.
You got to stick with what works.
like that made zero sense, man. Like, Kyle Shanahan outsmarted himself and lost them the game.
No, for sure.
So, and then who was it? The year after that was what? Bucks Chiefs.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a good one.
That was pretty solid.
Yeah,
for sure.
Bucks was doing their thing. I really wanted to see him get that, and now we got this year. So, I think this one can live up to the hype.
I think if anything, what it comes down to for me is I just hope it's a high scoring game. If it's gonna be place any bets on the games.
Sure.
Would you ever do like the sports betting?
I said I was going to, because I've been talking about Arizona doing betting for literally years, and then since Arizona made it legal, I haven't even done it. Haven't even done it. I bet more with my friends than I do with like the actual legal sports betting. So I don't know. I feel like I'll probably start doing it next season.
Next season? Okay, for sure. Hey, let's say there's money to make though. There's a lot of bets.
There's money to be made. Yeah, right now
Especially,
though, I'm chilling. I'll just bet with my friends, or I'll just make little deals like, hey, I bet these guys are gonna win or whatever. But I'm not gonna actually hop in the whole money lines and betting on spreads, like, because honestly, it's a bad addiction and it's a fluke sometimes.
No, for sure it is. For sure it is. Yeah, you be getting people getting hoed on
You know what I'm
that.
saying? Like,
for
you can
sure.
have all the analytics right, do all your research, and the opposite happens in the game immediately off the rip, and then you're just like, well, that was days of work wasted.
They got bets like who wins the toss,
Yeah,
who calls first time out.
Super Bowl
Some
bets be
crazy shit.
hitting, man. Super Bowl bets be hitting. I think I forgot what year was it. Um, it might have been that it was way back. It might have been that Bears Colts Super Bowl, where I think my dad bet on the opening kickoff, and or like I think it was the opening kickoff or like the halftime kickoff, and he actually hit the bet. And
Wow.
he said it was going stupid. They was going stupid. he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna make the kickoff bet," and it actually hit. So, man, I mean, you can get lucky. Vegas, you can get lucky, but you can also just get screwed because it's
Screwed for sure. Yeah, so I don't know when we do sports betting. I'll do it eventually though, because it's honestly entertaining for sure. It's entertaining just to be on. It makes you look at the game a little bit different.
It does. It makes you look at stats that you never used to care about.
Yeah, that's true. Especially if your team's out or if they're not playing. Like I said, it kind of gives you something to watch for sure. All right, so we're about to get into the next topic. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment, and then we'll move on to the next topic. It's good though. We're about an hour 10 minutes in.
An hour already? That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Well, some of the time was actually because we're just waiting for people to come in, so
yeah,
you gotta take that into account.
Even still, I'd be talking.
We definitely for sure.
It's going, man.
Crazy. All right. Yeah. So let's see it.
Money.
4 viewers, man. We ask your questions, people just leave.
That's what I'm saying,
crazy.
bro.
Where your boys at?
Mofos ain't got no questions. Hey, I know I got one in here for sure still. I already know, man.
And Heem's boys, hey, where you at, man?
Hey, man.
Why they sleep? Why they sleeping right now?
They definitely are asleep, bro.
Literally, actually sleep.
It's kind of crazy. Like, what even is that? Like I said, I got one in here. But boy said,
Final
what?
Four for the NBA.
Final Four? Ooh.
Okay, that's good. That's a good question. We'll go ahead and answer that. All right, so I'm gonna pull up the standings quick. All right, so West Warriors 100% making it.
Yes, sir.
And I feel like
yes, sir.
I know, obviously, you already know I'm taking for sure. You already know I'm taking. Well, I think that'll be a good series. I think that goes at least 6 or 7 for sure. Warriors, Suns. That's what I got coming out of the West. East. God damn. Here's the thing. I just don't want to discount Giannis. No, he ain't even that. He didn't get into that.
See,
hey,
he in your head rent free, boy.
I get
you almost said the
flashback
nickname. You almost said the nickname. He in your head rent free, boy.
All right,
still scarred.
All right, so who you got coming out? Okay, who you got coming out of the West? Who you got coming out of these top 4?
So I mean, we already said we got what did he say?
Bucks Suns rematch though. That would be tough.
It won't.
I would love to see it.
I bet you on that one. I will. I'll definitely bet you on that one. It won't happen for multiple reasons. Just because the Bucks have to go.
Who has a better chance of going back?
Who has a better chance of going back? I will say the Suns.
Okay.
I will say the Suns do have a better chance of going back, even though the West is good. I think the top end of the East is better and can keep the Bucks from making it there because even if they win the first series. I feel like whoever they even have the first series with is gonna take a lot out of them.
100%.
The East is scrapping on everybody. It's back. It's looking like the early 2000s East. It really is. Not might be the right teams.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
But as far as like the competitive level where everyone's kind of hitting each other, yeah. So I think even if the Bucks go against like the Hornets round 1 or something like that,
like the Hawks,
like they can mess around and lose.
No, for sure.
Like they can mess around and lose. So I definitely said the Suns got a better chance going back. My Final Four, I mean, I already said I got Nets coming out.
All right,
just because you can't discredit the overall basketball ability, even though the Bulls might have beat them in season. So I got Nets coming out. I think Eastern Conference Finals could be Nets Bulls.
Nets Bulls, that's what I was thinking.
It really could be 1-2 Nets Bulls. Or like Nets 76ers.
What about the Heat though? You sleeping on the Heat? You sleeping on the Sixers?
Trash.
Excuse me?
Heat or trash.
Heat are trash. They are number 2 right now. They are half a game back from the number 1 seed. They're trash.
The Heat are trash.
They're trash.
Overrated.
Okay.
Overrated.
Okay.
They're overrated. I'm telling you what, they're overrated.
Speaking from record.
You gotta understand, bro. They're getting carried, and it's about to sound crazy. They're getting carried by Tyler Hero performances, and he had a legendary sophomore slump. And I usually don't even use that phrase, sophomore slump. But look at what he did in the bubble. You know, he was a little bubble guppy boy.
Bubble guppy.
And everybody was loving him. And then when a full season started,
then he was trash. He was not
absolute trash. And then now he's having some stretches, some real hot games. You know, playing good ball. Is he gonna keep that up? Doubt it.
Yes.
Doubt it. I don't think.
Who'd you say coming out of the West?
So West is either gonna be Warriors Suns or Warriors Grizzlies.
Damn. Honestly, I'd be fine.
So here's the thing: I don't think the Grizzlies will make the finals, but they do, I think, have the ability to make the Western Conference Finals
for sure
by winning a close series either against the Warriors or the Suns. But I think they'll end up being on the Sun side of the bracket, and I think they can beat the Suns in like a 7-game or 6-game series. I think I can see it.
It would be, like I said, honestly, what it comes down to is, you know, I'm a fan at the end of the day, so I just want some good basketball. I would rather just watch some good basketball.
I love good basketball. You can't be watching a good back and forth series.
Like I said, 6 or 7. If it was 6 or 7, just up into the Western Conference Finals. Yeah. That's honestly what I'm just asking for.
I love series that start up 2-0, you know, and then other team goes 2-0. So then it's just a reset after game 4. And you just start trading those home and homes. Oh yeah, those are the best series.
No, for sure.
The best ones. So honestly, that's how that Grizzlies series could go too, for sure. You know, the Suns are probably got the higher seed. Grizzlies could come in the building because the Suns for some reason have a stupid home record, so they end up losing more at home.
Yeah, they're a really good away team though.
So you know, Grizzlies could come in the building, knock 2. Suns go back.
I don't think they can do 2.
The Suns go back. Knock 2.
That'd be crazy.
And then they start
trading. My God.
Man, after that, it's an outlier because you don't know which Suns is going to show up. Because they might even know which Suns are going to show up. They don't know if the away version going to show up or the home version.
Shit, we hope the away version because they're deadly on the road for sure. All right, so go ahead and send this question. We'll go ahead and move on to music as the next topic. What do you really think about Harden to Philly rumors? Man, dude, like I said, we were talking about this earlier when it comes to the predictions. That could shake up the entire East, I'd say. If you have Harden and Embiid, here's the thing. Harden's just a natural-born hooper, period.
Yes, sir.
Right? You have Embiid, who's arguably the most dominant player in the league as well.
Yeah.
So
he's up there with Giannis for sure in dominance.
No, 100%. So
yes, sir.
You have both of them, and if you get the just the half and half Harden, the facilitator, and you got the shooter. It's going to be hard to stop them because, like I said, you're either going to have James Harden step back, or you're going to have Embiid in the post, or you got Embiid shooting the 3, or you got Embiid mid range. It doesn't matter. I just think it would be. I think it would easily be if they got it. I think 76ers might be a lock.
And Maxey's been playing good ball.
No, he's a baller. No,
he's improving every week.
No, he's a hooper for sure.
And when you get Harden on that team, Harden's honestly the facilitator that Embiid deserves. Because Ben Simmons, right? And I don't say that just because of what happened last year. Ben Simmons really is cheeks. Like he's just big and he plays ball still.
His defense is crazy.
He honestly plays ball like he never left college. If you really think like he doesn't try.
That's true. No, honestly,
he only tries defensively. And even then I feel like he kind of goes through the motions sometimes and he just happens to make the plays because of his size and physicality. But when you see him on the offensive end, like he's always looking just to pass and then hope his guys can make the play. Whether it's, you know, a laser pass to feed or if it's like, you know, a pass to start his guy in a one-on-one. Like he's never looking to make a play for himself. And he's also never looking to
shoot.
Yeah,
I was about to say, shoot, hey, if you're gonna mention Ben Simmons, you gotta mention the lack of shooting.
My man said,
psych. Let me dish that out.
What? Come on, man. That's crazy. Yeah, Ben Simmons is not that dude. But when you get James Harden want to hoop. James Harden want to dominate everybody.
No, for sure.
Like, everybody. And you can't sleep on his defense now. You really can't.
Can't sleep on
his
defense.
Can't. Starting last season, you really can't sleep on James Harden's defense because he hated the rumors. Well, I don't even say rumors, but he hated the slander where there was like, James Harden only plays offense.
Man, he literally wasn't even trying though. He was like not trying.
Exactly. He was just not trying. And then he was like, all right, watch this. And he started playing defense and was clamping people. So you get James Harden, somebody who really wants to win, and as bad as Embiid does, I think those two will go good together. It'll be smooth. It'll be super smooth.
Yeah, but we'll look at the opposite side. You got Ben Simmons, because obviously Ben Simmons with KD and Kyrie.
They're gonna eat him up. What you mean?
I don't know if he can handle that.
It's gonna be like how Jimmy B was eating up Cat.
Yeah, I don't know if he can handle that.
He not.
Because KD holds himself to a really high standard. Exactly. And like I said, Kyrie would also be in his ear for sure.
I can imagine the practices. He's going little bro him. KD would smack him in the back of the head and be like, "What you doing?" You know what I mean?
Swear to God, I can see that.
And Kyrie is petty. So you know Kyrie would just not say nothing to him, just
give him
those side eyes like, bro. And he's gonna stop passing him the ball. And Kyrie gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm the point guard anyway. Like I don't know why you even here." So that wouldn't work.
So yeah, so hopefully in this time we ain't seen Ben Simmons play. Hopefully he's working on that jumper.
He not.
If he don't come back with a jumper, dog, I swear to God, bro.
Playing Call of Duty, playing Warzone, you playing pickup games in the park with little kids. Like, come on, man.
Hit him with them.
Yeah, like
his athleticism is crazy.
Still simping over, the Jenners. Like, come on, man. Do some ball. That's your job.
Man. Come on, man. The man got
That's your job.
You better get your damn jumper in, man. Can you imagine playing basketball your whole life and you still can't shoot? I find that shit so crazy how that can even be a thing. Like, they let you in the league and you can't shoot? Yeah, you can't shoot free throws? Like,
you gotta have a mid-range, man.
At least have a midi.
Or at least have your free throws. That's the fundamentals, man. Have your free throws.
Man, it's broke.
Like, they was Hacker Simmons, bro. You can't make free throws.
Let's be honest.
That's the easiest hell to practice, too. You literally just stand on the damn line, bro.
It's literally a free shot.
It's the one thing that's always going to be the same no matter what. Like, your other jumpers can, be the slightest variable, but your free throws are the same. You're on that damn line every time. The rim is the same distance away from you every time. You can go through whatever routine you want to every time. So why can't you get better at those?
Hey, speaking of Ben Simmons, though, I heard this conspiracy theory that he's using the wrong hand. He actually used to shoot a lot of his I want to say layups and just some jumpers actually with his right hand.
Yeah, and his dad told him to start playing left-handed. Yeah, I've heard that one before, but that don't mean nothing.
Imagine if he switches to the right hand.
I think he already tried that. The year before. He was doing it in the like when they play the games in the what's that one gym in New York that they always be hooping up at?
I don't know. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's a Lifetime.
Where like Russ be at and what you call it? Braun. Not Trevor Ariza. What's the other dude? He always be popping.
Melo.
No, yeah, Hoodie Melo be popping out.
Yeah.
And then other pothead freaking
J. Cole.
baller. No, not J. Cole.
J.R. Smith.
No, not J.R.
It's J.R.
I can't think of it. It's not J.R. I promise. It's a light skinned dude. I can't think of his name right now. Oh my God, he's a baller.
Danny Green?
No, not Danny Green. Wow, I can't think of his name right now. He's out the league right now. What light skinned dude, Hooper, and he always be popping out there too. But yeah, bro, like Ben Simmons easily could be there and actually hooping and get better. And he was over there and he was doing little right hand shots, shooting threes or whatever. And then come the season, he's still not doing nothing.
He just don't even take the shots. He take the shots. He really takes, I want to say maybe like a jumper a game.
Oh yeah.
He's just scared. Everybody knows that he's scared. So so they play him like
punk.
All you gotta do is intimidate him a slight bit. And he's gonna hesitate too much and he's not even gonna take the shot. So it's tragic. All right, so we'll go ahead and go into music. There's nobody want to comment anything else. Appreciate the comments, by the way. All right, so we're gonna get into music. So right now, three new songs we're listening to. I'll go ahead and go first. Scared Money by YG, J. Cole. What a track. It just came out today.
I ain't hear it yet.
It goes hard for sure. If there's one I'd recommend for sure, I would recommend that one. Big Sean came out with a song, Hate Our Love. That's one I've been listening to. It's actually not too bad. And then I just been listening to the other J. Cole feature, Johnny P's Caddy.
Yeah, I told you, bro. That song goes
that one.
Stupid.
You know, and anytime J. Cole releases a song, like I said, I'm downloading it the same day. So that for sure.
If Cole hop on it, you know it's gonna be a hit.
Boy, got Benny.
He really don't.
Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, I've been asleep, bro. I'm not hip. I've not been hip. I've been asleep. And so, that I was like, wow, okay. This man could spit. Like,
oh, he do be spitting for sure.
He got it for sure.
And then for you, what are your top three right now?
3 songs I can't stop listening to.
Well, no, 3 songs you listen to right now, like just newer songs.
Oh yeah, so 3 newer songs. So I definitely got Johnny P's Caddy.
For sure.
Johnny P's Caddy is just, man, that one hit. That one really do hit. Another song, see if I find it right here. I'm on blanket right now. I'm on blanket right now. So, Ungodly by Sorry the Kid. He just dropped his album last year. I've been telling you to listen to man.
No, for sure. I listened. To it.
Sorry
It's actually pretty good.
That song Ungodly. Oh my goodness, that song has been on repeat literally every day.
Wait, who you said you compared him to J. Cole?
As far as like the energy, I won't say the.
In that song?
Yeah.
I got a different vibe. I got like a honestly like a Bryson Tiller. That's what I can see that. In the beat
and some of his features, you get that Bryson Tiller move too.
That's the way I got it.
He be on it, yeah.
Or like a Brent.
He be on it for sure. Oh, Brent, not Brent.
He obviously don't got as good as voice as him, but
Brent, man.
I just the vibe. It's just the vibe, man.
Yeah. And then another song, another new song I listened to a lot, was from Key Glock's album that he dropped not too long ago. The One.
Yeah, you've been on that one. Yeah,
the One, bro. That's the song, bro. Not the one. I'm not the two. Oh my.
Yeah, you've been on that Key Glock for sure.
That song give me like an animal. Like that's the one. Like that's on repeat every day too, man. I can't go a day without listening to that for sure.
And then so go ahead and go into it as well. So we got 3 songs we can't stop listening to. So something that damn near every day you playing. What's something you playing every day?
So every day we got.
Let me look at mine.
Let's see. No matter what, so right now it is still that Ungodly song. It's that it's a new song, but let's switch it up, right? Let's say it's not that one. Right now, I'm gonna go with Jordan Favors by Isaiah Rashad. This was off of the album that he dropped last year, This Is Burning. So Jordan Favors, that song, oh my, bop, actual bop. And then let's see, an artist that's actually been growing on me a lot, I would say in recent months, is Anderson .Paak. And
solid.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he's
a song that I've listened to a lot, I'd probably say is more. It's Flying Lotus featuring Anderson .Paak. I've listened to that song a lot. Like,
did you listen this is kind of off topic, but did you listen to him with Bryn Mars? Because I know they released the album.
I don't think so. No, I don't think
we'll have to look into it.
Yeah, I've been looking at like a lot of his older stuff because I never really tapped into like I've heard him a lot on features. But I was never like, hey, I'm gonna go listen to the newer Anderson .Paak. Like I was never looking for it.
Okay, I can understand
that. But so I've been listening to that one a lot. And then even Lockdown, also by him, Lockdown by Anderson .Paak. That song is good. It's one of those songs that was a product of COVID. A lot of artists had their way to express how they felt about COVID. Lockdown is one of them, and that song is a great song.
It's an interesting thing. Song. Well, that's an interesting thing, by the way, because like I said, there are songs that mention it, or like I said, they have that vibe, and like I said, there'll never be another time where that can happen again. Yeah, which is interesting because like I said, we could actually like I said, there's a lot of songs that mention it. I want to say Big Sean mentions it a few times in his Detroit too. Yeah. But it's just interesting because, like I said, there'll never be another time where it was exactly like that, and you'll be able to listen to it and be like, that's how he was feeling at that time. Or like in some of the songs I've seen, they pretty much just over like, it's like a wow, even though it's like, I know not to downplay it, but like what I'm talking about.
Yeah. And the other one for me, I'll say my third song that I've listened to a ton. It's my boy Thug, man. That punk album that he dropped, Dropping Jewels. Shit. That's my new favorite Thug song. Wow, if you have not heard that song by now, honestly, you gotta upgrade your life. Like,
upgrade the whole life?
It's that serious. That serious. You gotta listen to that song, and you just gotta get hip to Thug, bro. Like, upgrade your life and listen to that song, Dropping Jewels. That is one of the realest tracks. And
when we went to the Suns game, that was a vibe.
Hey, that was a whole vibe, boy. Oh my god, yeah, Dropping Jewels that's different.
On the way home, man, that's crazy.
Crazy, but a ride home was like, man, it was like this, bro. I don't remember. I really
don't. For sure. That was a great time for sure.
Man. Yeah, Dropping Jewels, man. That's definitely the third song. I listen to that every day. Like,
that song can take you to a whole damn different place.
It does.
In the moment.
It does. Like you could be feeling literally whatever. And that song is like that's why I listen to it every day. That's literally like a reset song for me.
No, I can understand.
Like that's a reset. So I put that on and I'm like, all right, like stop fooling, man.
This man, it brings them for you. Danner puts you in the present moment.
Oh,
makes you more present.
It does. I
can understand that for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I'll be lost in the sauce sometimes.
Lost in the
sauce, bro. Like, cause sometimes you just dive in your own head. Like, you might got mad at something that happened during the day. and you hear that song, and I'm just like, I forgot. Like it didn't even matter. Like,
God
it didn't even
damn.
matter, bro. I'm going. Yeah, so it's that serious. You gotta upgrade your life with that track for sure.
That's funny. So, all right. So for me, honestly, I've been listening to a lot of Big Sean. Of course, you already know
Of
what time
course,
it was.
yeah, that's your boy.
Honestly, I've been listening to this album right here, Double or Nothing. I've been listening to that.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good tracks. You actually listen to it. Ones in particular, Savage Time, great song for sure. Another one, I'll mention more than Big Sean. Is there another genre of music you listen to occasionally besides rap? I listen to rap. That's it.
I mean R&B, of course. Woo! Don't get me started on R&B. I got a whole playlist. Woo! Don't get me started on R&B, man. Yeah, R&B, of course. And if you try and say that's not like too much different from rap, because you know a lot of artists kind of tap into both genres.
Yeah.
So let's go different. Aside from that, I do listen to a lot of
country, of course. No, I'm playing on me.
All right. So let's ignore that. I listen to actually one of my top listening genres from my Spotify is lo-fi. There's a lot of people don't know. Like I love listening to lo-fi beats. Like it's one of those things where it keeps my brainwaves at the level I want them to be at.
Really?
Like I can do anything I didn't want to do while I'm listening to lo-fi because it keeps me in the right mood, and it's just like it paces me and it keeps me sane. Honestly, like if I have it while I'm doing chores. Like I just do lo-fi. Like obviously a lot of people love doing you might see the YouTube video all the time where 24-hour or whatever lo-fi study stream or something like that because people like using it. It's good background music, good ambience. And I love it because that's the kind of stuff I've always done as a kid, and I didn't really know what it was. Like I just make beats in my head, or like I'm just beatboxing, doing whatever, fooling while I'm just existing. Right? If I didn't have nothing to do, I'm literally just making beats. And once I started hearing lo-fi, I'm like, this is the kind of stuff I think of all the time. Now it's actually put in music form by actual producers and stuff like that. So yeah, I love listening to lo-fi.
For sure. Yeah. So going back to me, another one I'm listening to a lot is No Favors with Eminem. On I Decided yesterday, 5 years of I Decided. Man, that song, man, Eminem and Big Sean, they go in on that song for sure. And then, stepping away from Big Sean, even though that's like the majority of what I listen to, I would say another one I've listened to a lot, P Power, Gunna and Drake. I'm funny as hell. That's one of those songs you play on the speaker, you're like, man, better turn that shit down, fellas.
We got everybody saying P now, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a whole wave.
Power, pushing P. Yeah, but hey, that's not P.
That's not P.
Like, hey, cuz, what you doing, bro? That's not P. Yeah, that's a whole wave.
I'm trying to think. Honestly, I haven't been listening to that Corday. I remember I went through a phase of listening to that Corday a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not something that pops up too much. Still listen to Lil Wayne. Sorry for the wait. He released some new songs. They're pretty solid. But besides that, honestly, I haven't been listening to anything too different besides like the newer tracks that came out. Let's see. 3 songs that need more love.
3 songs that need more love.
For sure.
I'm gonna hit y'all with one that, man. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna put mine up too.
One.
Dropping Jewels, yes or no?
No, not Dropping Jewels. I already said enough about Dropping Jewels.
Alright.
But here's the thing. Let's go with. Ooh, wow, that one's good. That one's really good. Wow, that one's good too. All right, I gotta limit it for y'all. I really do. Like I really do, because I can go in on a lot of different reasons, but this is about to be a song. I'm pretty sure a lot of people probably never even heard of this, but it's this song called "Love Drunk Lust" by Peter Sun, Blue Rondo. It's featuring Trip Carter, not Rudy. So this is the cornerstone of one of my whole playlists. Like, was this song, because I would say everyone probably makes playlists the same way, right? Where there's probably a certain song that has a certain energy, and then you kind of follow off that.
For sure.
And for one of my playlists, the song "Love Drunk Lust" by Peter Sun is the cornerstone for that playlist. And that song is just so, man, that speaks volumes. Like that song, speaks volumes just from the beat, like just the production on that, like the voice, the verses, everything about that song is masterpiece.
It's his whole vibe for sure.
Yes, masterpiece. Like I love that song. Even the freaking the album art for it, like just everything. Like it's the title. Yeah, what a song. What a song. Definitely needs more love because I know people are not hip. I know people are not hip at all.
One for me, I would say Note to Self. It was on Russ's new album. Produced by Hit Boy, has Big Sean, and also Joey Badass. It was a great track.
Joey Badass slept on.
Like I said, yeah, no, for sure. I feel like they all put out on that album. Russ's part, fantastic. Big Sean showed up as usual, and then Joey Badass, like I said, was definitely a good, very good compliment to them for sure. So yeah, like I said, that one right there. If there's one to listen to, I would recommend that one. But yeah, that one been slept on. So
yeah, another song that I could say needs more love. Let's see. Besides that is that's tough. That's really tough.
I'm trying to look through mine as well.
I'll go with I'll say Extinct. Extinct by Reason, Isaiah Rashad, and JID. I can go into a whole tangent about how much I love JID, but his verse on that song, oh my.
He's oh my.
Ooh, the wordplay, boy, the wordplay. Yeah, JID on that song, and just that whole song. Yeah, Extinct was different. That one was a whole surprise. Like that was the first time. I think that was the first song I heard by Reason. It was when I was trying to add new songs to that playlist I was talking about for, and that was just going with it. Like the verses, the bars they were just spitting everything was hitting. That definitely deserves some more love for sure.
Another one for me. Shit, I haven't even found it yet, honestly. I think it has to go back. I think I will have to go back to Corday's because I feel like Corday's album. My favorite one that's. Man, that's tough actually. I would say Mama's Hood. It's actually pretty solid, but like I said, you just had to be there. I definitely was slept on though for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of his songs in that album, they definitely have their own vibe. A lot of people, I heard people comparing him to J. Cole. I don't know if you ever heard that comparison. As far as like he's like too like close to J. Cole, like which I honestly I don't agree with that, but yeah, I've heard that comparison. I was like, there's no way.
How?
Like say you're just no. From a music enthusiast, I heard that I was like, dude, really?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Another one I would say, Lil Romeo by Lil Wayne. Right there.
Okay.
He released, like I said, re-released the album, and then he added a few songs. That was one of them. I don't see anybody playing that, but that song went, man, that's Wayne being Wayne right there.
Oh yeah.
There's really no.
Oh yeah, in his element.
No, 100%.
Really.
If you get him on the right track, he's gonna show out every time. Every time.
Another one that I definitely think need a lot of love because I know I got a lot in here, and usually in this playlist right here, this mosh pit I got right here. This mosh pit right here has all types of different genres because it's all just my like songs that I don't think go in a playlist, but I just love. I'm gonna say, ooh, that's a good one. Hey, matter of fact, this is a popular song. It's a popular song, and it wasn't popular enough. You wanna know why? Because let me clear my throat to say this because y'all gotta hear this clearly. WAP got voted Song of the Year over this song. I think The Bigger Picture by Lil Baby needs more love.
Yeah,
that song.
I can't believe it. I couldn't believe it either.
That song was so impactful, so factual, so perfect for the time period and everything, every issue that was going on in the world.
It's relevant for sure.
Especially in the U.S., right? It was more geared towards the U.S., obviously. But for WAP,
disappointed. This man is.
WAP won Song of the Year over The Bigger Picture. Oh my god, that song needs more love. If you have not heard that, I'd be surprised, honestly, for one. But second off, if you don't remember that song being that good, you're wrong. So go listen to it again.
He said.
So go listen to it again, and I want to see you get out some love. Because The Bigger Picture, man. It's bigger than Black and White. God damn, I had to quote this song for you, man. That song.
You said WAP. I was like, damn, relax.
Come on, man.
What's that workout playlist like? Me, Big Sean, and Big Sean, and Big Sean.
You're not ready for that. I'll tell you right now. I've showed him my playlist. You're not ready for that.
Man, it's solid. It's solid.
It's 20 and a half hours. 20 and a half hours.
Straight work.
Of bangers.
Bangers.
Like, if you want to run your head through a wall, listen to my playlist. If you got Spotify, then we could definitely get some information later, and I'll send you that playlist if you really want to run your head through a wall. Because bangers. It's rap dominant, but it's all the bangers.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I'm still building it I'm building it damn near every day.
This man, 28 hours long.
28 and a half hours. Let me look at the exact time. I'll look at the exact time for you. This playlist it's so long that I've been listening to it without shuffle every day for the past week and a half when I work out. And I'm still not through it yet. Yeah, so I'm right. It's literally on the dot, 28 and a half. You can see it.
Yeah, 28 and a half, yep.
28 hours, 30
Go
minutes.
Dummy.
Mm-hmm.
Go Dummy.
Go Dummy, man, on Spotify. Matter of fact, you could look it up. It's Go Dummy with the microphone emoji, the speaker emoji. So you look that up, and it's on Spotify. Yeah, that song, or that whole playlist. Woo! Woo! That give me turn.
That's hilarious for sure. Turn. And then so go ahead and give us some comments. We're gonna wrap it up at 9. We've been live for about an hour 40 minutes. Yeah, so definitely some good shit right there for sure. Yeah, so go ahead and give us comments. What you think? If you have any specific opinions or things we should have touched on, go ahead and let us know for sure.
Oh, and I do gotta mention. I mean, y'all can still feel free to type whatever, but I do want to mention that workout playlist. That's not the only one. It's not like I listen to one playlist all the time when I work out. I'm just doing it right now because I just want to see how long it's gonna take me to get through. But some days, and this even answers whoever had the question about other genres. I listen to some EDM. I'm trying to get back in my EDM bag. I'm really trying to get turned because, I mean, I feel like everybody had a phase, whether it was middle school, whatever, where dubstep you thought was cool, EDM you thought all that stuff was cool. And for me, it's similar to how I was with the lo-fi. I love just beatboxing, making beats, and, spazzing out. And obviously that's what dubstep and stuff is.
Yeah, so, for sure.
So I latched onto that major, when Skrillex and stuff was first popping out. So I do listen to EDM, and I have an EDM playlist that I use for certain days when I work out. So it'd be going. It definitely do be going.
For sure. Super Bowl halftime gonna be lit. Gonna show you how the 90s do. It actually is gonna go hard though. It actually is gonna go hard.
We hope.
Sure. Yeah. There's definitely super high expectations for it though.
Remember last year's?
All right. You got Eminem on there, Dr. Dre on there. You got Snoop. He's gonna be on there too. Am I missing anybody?
I don't think so. Maybe.
I thought there was maybe one more person.
There's one more. I know a lot of people said no, man. There's another year where people were saying no to the Super Bowl.
Early 90s, 2000s, for sure. 90s, early 2000s. Kendrick. Oh my God, how do we forget? It's Kendrick.
Oh, see, I thought he said no. That's why I'm bugging. So Kendrick actually took it. Okay.
Yeah, damn, I forgot about that.
That might be lit then.
Hey, that boy better release something in this next.
Oh yeah, Mary J on it too. That's because I remember Mary J.
Mary J.
Mary J on it.
Kendrick better release something before that.
You better see that signature Mary J dance. If y'all know anything about her music, woo, she do the same dance in every damn song. Like, I would get up and demonstrate, but I'm not going to. You can just look at the Mary J dance. She do it no matter what song she's singing. Somehow she make it work. Somehow she make that little step work, man. God damn. So we already know she's gonna hit that.
Man, how can we forget about Kendrick?
It should be decent though.
God.
Yeah, I thought Kendrick said no for real. But I'm not surprised on his LA, I guess. He was like, yeah, I gotta do it.
Just gotta do it, man.
He gotta drop what he need to do.
And that's what I'm waiting on it.
That man dropped damn and said,
I'm out of here.
Like, come on, man.
Like I said, if he released some stuff, I hope he does. I hope he just doesn't come in there with just everything he has. Not to discredit any of his work. Obviously, he's up there for sure. So it's like, if he I just wish that he comes up with something else.
I feel like backseat freestyle's a lock. If he has any time by himself on the stage,
no, for sure, it's
backseat freestyle's a lock.
No, it will be a lock for sure.
Ain't no way he doesn't perform that.
Obviously, he's gonna. There's
it's probably gonna be Humble. The radio song. Yeah. Everybody love Humble.
100%.
Yeah. Let's see, what's some other?
Yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna play. He's gonna play
it'll be hard.
radio.
Swimming pools.
If he's like I said, if he has that alone time, he's gonna
Swimming pools would be a weird halftime song though.
Do you think he might be able to do?
Right,
You think he might do any of the Black Panther album? Do you think he'll do any of that?
No.
You don't think he will?
No.
Not even for the vibe. I could see it.
If there was someone else that was featured on the songs, he would.
Oh, okay, for sure.
But no one else is at halftime, so I feel like he wouldn't.
Okay, for sure. Come on, Kendrick. Come on now. Go ahead and drop. We're ready.
Honestly, bro.
You're ready
we're
for
all waiting. And he know it, too. But we're all waiting, bro.
Like I said, if there's a better time to drop, it'd be right now.
Exactly. Like, 2022, start it off, bro. Start it off. Set it off.
Yeah, he would get, especially around the Super Bowl, even on the day of the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
You know how much he would get so much.
They go, shoot, more people would tune in just to see the halftime show just because.
Oh, no, 100%.
Just because. Even if you don't perform a single song off the album, they'd be like, ooh, Kendrick just dropped, so I'm going to go watch Kendrick.
Hey, Heem, let me get, before we wrap it up, I just want to ask him this one question right here. Heem, do you think the Super Bowl should be a national holiday?
Ooh, yes, sir.
And the only reason, okay, so I asked you that.
I'm biased. I love football.
No, 100%. But here's the statistics, right? Over 100 million people watch the Super Bowl every single year.
Yep.
Okay, that is 1/3 the population of the United States. That is a lot of people.
Yep.
And you might even get more people watching it this year more than anything because, like I said, you got some new teams in there.
Yep, new teams.
On top
and
of that,
one of them's
Super
LA.
Bowl.
Yep.
Yeah, in LA. So like, you might get a lot of people. Tuning in. So like I said, my prediction is like I think it will do at least 110 billion, which is like I said, 1/3 the U.S. population. I think everybody should just take the day off, man. Watch the game.
Yeah, Super Bowl should be for multiple reasons. For that, and you got to think there's another thing. It's called Super Bowl babies. Super Bowl babies. Y'all ever heard of that phrase?
Go ahead.
You heard that phrase?
I heard of that phrase.
Yo, people be so turned on the day of the Super Bowl that they be getting it in and they not pulling out. They full sending. They say,
sending.
They say, oh yeah, I'm in there. I'm celebrating. It could be people who are fans of the teams, right? Naturally, right, the winning team, and it'd be people who just turn to watch the damn Super Bowl. Like
for sure.
It's random because it'd be like Super Bowl babies and like they have them dressed up in their team apparel, and I'm like, wait, those teams weren't even playing the Super Bowl just now. Like 9 months ago, your team was not in the Super Bowl, but you made babies anyway because you was just that turn.
Sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if people making babies to the Super Bowl, yeah, it deserve to be a damn holiday.
For sure. I think it's on the 14th, so 100%. I'm definitely gonna watch it. So yeah, definitely be some good football. Hopefully. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up right here. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I know we had like 11 viewers at the most.
Yeah. I think we probably peaked out like 11, 12.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate you guys. I'll give it about 5 more minutes, and then we'll go ahead and end it. See if you guys have any comments about anything. Even if you wanna
any question, literally ask anything. Like the worst question is the one you don't ask. I'll put it that way.
Facts. Appreciate the input. Chat was actually active. I appreciate GDP 100%. KJ for sure. Where's your boy at? Chad.
No, that was Zach. My boy
Zach was in here. Adrian stopping by for sure. Appreciate it. Isaac, come on now. Bree, where's Bree at? Hey Bree, if you still watching this and you ain't said one comment,
I'm lurking. That's crazy. Hey, there always are the lurkers, bro. They be in there. That's a stream staple, man.
Crazy.
They just be lurking.
Yeah, so go ahead and wrap it up about 4 minutes. Heem, you got any words for the people, man? Anything you want them to go ahead and take away? Anything in specific, maybe?
Hey, man,
a little mantra or something.
Here's the thing: if there's anything you can take away, not even just relevant to the stream, like let's get real right here, is to be confident.
For sure.
And to be, right there, lurking. I told you, called them out. The lurk right there, man. I told you. But is to be confident. Okay. Be positive.
For sure.
Right, and be in the moment.
Yeah, I was about to touch on that right there.
Those three right there, sure. Right? And I'm not even gonna lie to you. The first two I still work on daily. I work on those two daily. Because it's hard to stay positive. It is. It really is. Especially when there's a lot of negatives around you.
Facts.
Especially when your positive turns to a negative. Despite your efforts, but you gotta persevere. So, and that and being confident, like this in anything you do, like if you going, I don't know, freaking get dressed a certain way, right? You gonna wear a certain outfit for the day. You might be like, I don't know how that outfit look. I don't know if I could really stunt in that. Be confident. Go wear that.
Yeah, be bold for
sure. Right? Who cares? Be bold, right? Within reason, of course, right? You're not about to just walk outside no damn clothes on. You feel me? Right? Like, but within reason, and then
For sure.
what I'm saying, like, and being in the moment. A lot of people get so caught up in what's supposed to happen, what's gonna happen, what they need to go do, and timelines. Like, bro, none of that happens if you don't get past the moment you're living.
100%.
Right?
Sure.
Like, you got to deal with what's in front of you immediately before you can get to what's down the road. Right? We don't walk on air. We don't just float. You know what I'm saying? Like, we actually got to walk.
For sure.
So walk, so run. It's a progression to move distance. So you can't just all of a sudden float and gravitate towards something. You know what I mean? So you gotta be in the moment.
100%. Yeah, no, that's something I was about to touch on. Yeah, just being in the moment. Just try to develop some habits right now. If let's just say your structure is not as good, just go ahead and develop. Whether it's routines, whether it's habits, just develop something that's going ahead and going to put you in the present moment. Because, like I said, at the end of the day, people are so focused on the past. There's a lot of people focused on the future, pressured by it. Like I said, holding on to things that already happened. Just figure out, just take a moment, just to be in the moment. That's something that's so key.
Felt that for sure.
For sure. Like I said, hey, let it
go.
go.
Definitely be a creature of habit. That's a big thing. That's how you stay being in the moment, is being a creature of habit. For sure.
Well, other than that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Appreciate you, Heem, for hopping on the podcast, my man. Like I said, we were looking forward to it.
I tell you, I'll be here often.
For sure. Like I said, I definitely am. We definitely got to get another episode in for sure.
I'm always want to talk.
For sure.
Talk, so
it's easy.
That's what I'm saying. Talking is no problem, bro. As long as and when the questions come, answers are made. So
100%.
It's really that simple. So I'm always willing to hop on, chat, unpack.
For sure. I appreciate it, my man. I appreciate that. All right, fellas, we're about to end it off. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Like I said, appreciate your support.